I haven't done a book review in a really long time, but I have been reading. So here we go. The book I want to share with you is God is a Black Woman by Christina Cleveland, PhD. Dr. Cleveland shares a good deal about her childhood and the traumatic experiences she had growing up in a predominantly white church within a Black family who was very strict, fundamentalist, and a lot of crazy things were going on, but she didn't know that until she left that family. And I think a lot of us have been through that, especially those of us that are unpacking Christianity, is that we don't see how ridiculous some of the things are until we leave. And there are reasons why we leave, because it's like, okay, I have an inkling that this is not completely right. You don't know the extent of it until you start digging into it. And as I'm unpacking, I'm reading all of this literature and history about how the Christian church was founded, how it erased women and goddesses and the divine feminine, which is a critical part of life on earth and spirituality. How can we have a masculine without the feminine? That's a a big problem that we're dealing with now, is that the white masculine has dominated the earth for too long, and that is rooted in a white male God who, if you read again the Old Testament for sure, and some things in the New Testament, this God does not favor women, or you could argue, in this day, Black women. God, does not prioritize Black women. There's so much to say about that, and a lot of smarter people than me have really good commentary on that. So back to God as a Black Woman. Cleveland goes on a journey to see most of the Black Madonnas, which are concentrated in Europe for the most part. Funny enough, there are quite a few in France, Spain. I believe there's at least one in Italy. And these are Madonnas that were made with dark skin. I think some of them, people are claiming that it's weathering, it's from the candle smoke in the church and the incense and all that. But some of them are undeniably Black. So she goes on an adventure to find these Black Madonnas and to connect with her divine feminine, the power of Black women, of a Black divine feminine, and what that could mean to her. And in sharing her journey with us, helps us see what a Black divine feminine could mean to us. What I took from that book was the understanding and an agreement that a Black divine feminine shows more care and concern and love than a white male God ever could. The feminine in general is more of how I think of God than any masculine that I've encountered. And to add Blackness on top of that, it just resonates even more, right? We've seen how Black women are standing up for people, how we always try to do what's best for people, for the most part. Again, a few years ago, I made these shirts for a fundraiser that said Black women save lives. And that's essentially what a Black divine feminine would do. She would save your life, protect you, help you get through life, which is this crazy roller coaster, and help you grow through that while showing yourself compassion and love, and then pouring that compassion and love out to others. I think everyone will have their own personal experience with this book, so I hope you get to read it. If you've already read it, let me know in the comments what your experience was, and I would love to connect with you in the future.